Think about the last time you wished you could do something just by thinking it. Play a game, type a message, or even move a robotic arm. Well, guess what? Neuralink just turned that into reality, live on stage, with paralyzed patients literally playing Mario Kart telepathically. But hold up, China's already one-upping them with a brain chip so minimally invasive, it goes in through your blood vessels. And that's just part one of today's tech madness. Today we've got Elon's next move, controlling Tesla's Optimus bot with your mind. Robot athletes, a Hobbit-sized bot that just won a half marathon. MIT's genius hack, robots that teach themselves without sensors. The future's moving fast. Let's not get left behind. At Neuralink's Summer 2025 update event, the company demonstrated how far brain-computer interface technology has advanced. 7 human participants, some living with spinal cord injuries, others with ALS, showcased capabilities that would have been unthinkable just years ago. One of the most striking demonstrations featured Noland, the first Neuralink patient, playing Mario Kart. Yes, a classic, using only his thoughts. What made this moment extraordinary wasn't just the act itself, but the fact that he was competing against 4 other Neuralink users simultaneously, all controlling the game telepathically. Another participant, Alex, took it further by playing Call of Duty with 2 mental joysticks, one for movement, another for aiming and firing. But Neuralink's technology extends beyond gaming. For nonverbal participants like Brad, who has ALS, the implant has been life-changing. Previously confined to eye-tracking devices that limited his mobility, Brad can now communicate more freely and even go outside, something he describes as a huge blessing. Other users are leveraging the implant for productivity, education, and rehabilitation. Nolan, for instance, spends his days learning languages, relearning math, and taking online classes, activities that would have been impossible without Neuralink's telepathy device. Elon Musk expanded on the long-term vision, suggesting that Neuralink could eventually integrate with Tesla's Optimus humanoid robot. The idea? Full body control through thought, allowing users to mentally remote into an Optimus unit. For amputees or those with spinal injuries, this could mean replacing lost limbs with robotic ones, akin to Star Wars-style prosthetics. Musk even hinted at the possibility of repairing damaged nervous systems by rerouting neural signals around injuries, potentially restoring movement to paralyzed individuals. Neuralink's roadmap is structured around 3 core developments. The first, telepathy, focuses on restoring motor function and communication for those with neurological conditions. The second, blind sight, aims to provide vision to the blind by interfacing with the visual cortex, starting with low-resolution sight and eventually expanding to superhuman capabilities like infrared and ultraviolet vision. The third targets psychiatric and neurological disorders, using deep brain stimulation to address chronic pain and mood dysregulation. The company's ultimate goal is a whole brain interface capable of reading and writing neural activity anywhere in the brain, with fully automated surgery as seamless as LASIK. To achieve this, Neuralink is scaling its neural channel count from 1,000 today to over 25,000 by 2028, while expanding trials internationally with recent approvals in Canada, the UK, and the UAE. While Neuralink makes headlines with its high-bandwidth implants, China's Nankai University has taken a radically different approach, one that could make open-brain surgery obsolete. In a world-first human trial, researchers successfully implanted a brain-computer interface through blood vessels, avoiding invasive skull surgery altogether. Their patient, a 67-year-old man paralyzed by a stroke, regained voluntary hand movement within days. The procedure involved threading a stent-like electrode array through the patient's neck vein and into the brain's vasculature. Once in place, the device recorded neural signals and transmitted them wirelessly to an external processor, which then triggered functional electrical stimulation to restore movement. Unlike Neuralink's high channel count system, China's method prioritizes safety and accessibility, reducing infection risks and recovery time dramatically. This breakthrough didn't happen overnight. In 2022, Nankai researchers demonstrated sheep mind control using similar technology, decoding motor signals to manipulate the animal's movements. A year later, they advanced to primates, enabling a monkey to feed itself via a robotic arm controlled by the stent electrode system. Unlike Synchron, a US BCI firm backed by Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, China's implant doesn't only enable basic digital interactions, it restores physical motor function. The implications are significant. Neuralink's strength lies in its high data bandwidth, making it ideal for complex tasks like gaming and fine motor control. But China's minimally invasive technique could democratize BCI adoption, particularly for patients wary of major surgery. With China accelerating clinical trials across multiple cities and universities, the race isn't just about capability, it's about scalability. The question now is, which approach will dominate? Neuralink's high-power precision or China's low-risk accessibility? For now, both are pushing the boundaries of what brain-machine interfaces can achieve, and the competition is only getting fiercer. Up next, Beijing-based startup Noetix Robotics is making waves in the humanoid robotics field after its N2 robot achieved second place in the world's first half marathon for robots. The company, founded in 2023 by 27-year-old Tsinghua University dropout Zhang Jiayuan and a high school classmate, has seen remarkable growth following this public demonstration. The N2 robot, standing about waist-high, completed the 13-mile race in April 2025, outperforming most competitors in an event broadcast nationwide across China. This breakthrough performance transformed Noetix's commercial prospects. From struggling to find buyers, the company is now on track to deliver 2,000 robots by year's end, priced aggressively at around $6,000, less than half the cost of competing models like Unitree's G1. Zhang describes this pricing strategy as following the early playbook of smartphone maker Xiaomi, aiming to make humanoid robots accessible to everyday households. The company has doubled its staff to 100 employees, with half now working on a production line manufacturing 10 robots daily. Noetix is preparing to open 2 additional factories next year with the goal of scaling production to 10,000 units annually. This expansion could further reduce costs, though the company currently operates on thin gross margins of just over 20%. The startup is in talks to raise approximately $35 million at a $200 million valuation and is tentatively planning a Hong Kong public listing in 2026. Looking ahead, Noetix is developing a taller companion model to the N2 and preparing for a national robot sports competition at Beijing's Bird's Nest Stadium, featuring gymnastics and track and field events. The company has begun receiving international inquiries from Europe and the Middle East, though it remains cautious about intellectual property protection, requiring visitors to cover phone cameras at its Beijing headquarters. Moving on, German robotics company Robotics has introduced MiPA, My Intelligent Personal Assistant, a versatile robotic assistant designed for both home and industrial applications. Priced at €9,999 with limited initial availability, MiPA represents a significant step toward practical personal robotics. The robot offers 18 degrees of freedom for flexible movement and can operate for 4 to 8 hours depending on task intensity. It features comprehensive environmental sensing capabilities, including temperature and humidity detection, GPS, multiple camera systems, infrared, and ultrasonic sensors. MiPA supports multi-language voice commands, hand gesture control, and customizable touchscreen interfaces. For different applications, MiPA can be equipped with various attachments including shelves, tables, hooks, clip systems, backpacks, and robotic tool changers. The system connects via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth while incorporating touchless human detection for safety. Robotics positions MiPA as a solution for repetitive, tiring, or unsafe tasks in both domestic and industrial settings. While the current price point positions MiPA as a premium product, The company believes such robotic assistants will become increasingly integral to daily life. The technology demonstrates how robotics can help users focus on more meaningful activities by handling mundane tasks, continuing the trend of robotic integration across manufacturing, education, and healthcare sectors. Last but not least, MIT's Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Lab, or CSAIL, has developed a breakthrough system that gives robots the ability to teach themselves using nothing but a camera. No embedded sensors or complex programming required. This revolutionary approach, called Neural Jacobian Fields, NJF, allows robots to learn how their bodies move through simple observation and experimentation, much like how babies discover their limbs. The system works by having robots perform random movements while cameras record the results. A neural network then analyzes these visual patterns to build an internal model of the robot's mechanics, understanding which motors control which parts, how the body deforms, and how to execute precise movements. Remarkably, NJF has proven effective across completely different robot types, from soft pneumatic hands that can gently pinch objects to rigid 3D printed arms, and even sensorless rotating platforms. What makes NJF truly game-changing is its potential to democratize robotics. Designers could theoretically create any robot morphology, no matter how unconventional, and have it learn to function autonomously through this vision-based system. The team envisions applications ranging from agricultural robots with centimeter-level precision to construction drones that adapt on the fly, all without expensive sensor arrays. While current training requires multiple camera angles, the researchers believe future versions could work with simple smartphone videos. The system still needs refinement for force-sensitive tasks and doesn't yet generalize across different robots, but it represents a major leap toward affordable, flexible robotics that can teach themselves new skills. No coding degree required. So, what a time to be alive, right? Neuralink gaming, China's brain chips, marathon bots, and MIT's self-taught machines. The future is unfolding fast, and this is just the beginning. Would you get a brain implant? Which breakthrough blew your mind? Drop your thoughts below, hit like for more cutting-edge tech, and subscribe so you don't miss the next dive into another AI-powered tech.